everyone. It's February 2nd, Groundhog Day. And I will report that, Punxsutawney Phil out in Pennsylvania, he did see a shadow. So according to him, 6 more weeks of winter. And then today in Woodstock, Illinois, Woodstock Willie also saw his shadow. So yeah, 6 more weeks, which basically makes sense because what I was saying about the weather the other day. Now, yesterday you didn't have a video because it was my day off and I had to do some errands. And while I was doing stuff, I picked up some goodies, and more about that later. But one thing I do want to bring up is I saw an article online about, it was an interview with Paul Burrell, who we all know was Diana's former butler, and he worked for the royal family for decades, so he kind of knows what's going on. Especially, he was with the Prince Charles and Diana while they were married, and with Diana after the divorce. So he saw a lot of what was going on, especially in the upbringing of William and Henry. Now we have to remember that as of a certain age, kids in England of the upper classes are packed off to boarding school. And this usually happens between the ages of 6 and 8. So for the time in his life where he would remember the most about his mother, Henry was at boarding school. So he didn't know everything 25/8 of what was going on at Kensington Palace. He only saw his mom when she was in total mommy mode. What other information he has was probably gleaned from other articles and books that were written about her and stories that were told by family members. So many of his memories are probably just hearsay. What have other people have said? So he's built his memories upon that. Which kind of explains why some of the things he said, he's saying. He thinks, his mom was going to escape and move to California. Well, according to articles in this interview with Paul Burrell, Diana was just thinking about purchasing a residence in the Malibu area, which is known for celebrities, high security, and it was just going to be like a getaway beach house. I mean, when things started getting too rough and tough, she needed a boot hole to fly out to, have some privacy, walk along the water, and reground herself. She wasn't talking about a permanent move. She was talking about a vacation house, just like Princess Margaret had on her Caribbean island. So I think he's taken hearsay for literal truth and really didn't do any further investigation on it, which is very sad. Another thing that I saw popping up, there's new articles. There's supposed to be another faux something or other to try and lock down people. And it's ironic. They've called it Kraken, Kraken, which is actually the name of a mythical sea monster. Mythical is your key word. It's a myth. Can't be proven fact. So, hey, do what you will, but I have a feeling they're going to try to pull the same nonsense that they pulled back in January of 2020. So, people, please use common sense. Now, here's some. Yesterday, was my day off. I had to do errands. So, now, like I said, yesterday I was out and about, and I had to wait at the train station for a little bit. So, of course, I stopped at the newsstand, picked up some magazines, and, of course, the first one is, Henry is stating he's done. And as you can see, it came from the current issue of Us Weekly. So I wonder who the little spy is that's reporting this information. The other one, I got the Globe, which is a fun read while you're on the commuter train. And it had the little celebrity buzz talking about how Kim Kardashian purchased the amethyst cross that Diana wore to a charity event. Now, of course, we hear somebody else going from, oh, I want to be classy, not trashy. Well, this is a situation of going from class to trash. I'm sorry, but putting it onto a rhinestone choker and basically wearing it with a bikini top, totally disgusting, disrespectful. Sorry, Kim, but you need a new stylist. Now that we saw my little clips from the magazines, I do have to give thanks to the National Enquirer, the Globe, and the Us Weekly. A little trivia fact, back in the 1970s, there was a big lawsuit between Carol Burnett and the National Enquirer about her printing a story that was not true. Because of that lawsuit, the tabloid newspapers, magazines now have to make sure that their information is extremely verified. So I'm more apt to believe what's in the scandal rags. You see by the grocery store checkout stand and your newsstand's right there in front of your face. I'm going to believe what's printed in there a lot more than a lot of the yellow journalism mass media. So if you want to know what's really going on, hey, look at the gossip. And hey, that was used as a storyline base for the movie Working Girl with Melanie Griffith. And they also exposed Gary Hart. So, yeah, I'm a tabloid junkie at times. So, one of my bad habits. But yeah, I do a couple other things that are going on. Thank you, Fiona and Graham, for the wonderful shout outs. We have now reached my goal of 250 subscribers plus. I do have a survey going on my community post, so please fill it out so I know what is the best day and time to do the live stream. I want to thank all the new subscribers out there. I'm really looking forward to being able to see and chat with you. Yes, one of the scandal rags does have a big article about Andrew. I'm going to do some thinking about that later on, so I'm doing a little bit more digging, and I'll talk about him on another day. So what I suspected and mentioned a while back, I guess, is being talked about, so I want to confirm that. And I hope that everybody has a great day. Nice winter. It's beautiful and sunny out here in the Midwest of America. Please remember everything I say. It is for entertainment purposes only. I do sometimes forget to mention that. And people need to realize that I do incorporate my readings with my conversations. So, yeah, I think Henry is actually believing hearsay and has created his own history of what life was like with his mom. I think he has created, incorporated fantasy with his own fact. And I feel sorry for him. He was on the verge of puberty when everything happened, so of course his mind is going to be a jumbled mess. And we all know of teenage boys just going bat crap crazy while their hormones are changing. They're going from a child to a man. And he didn't have his mom's guidance there. So that hit him hard. William had his mom for the change. Henry didn't. And it's unfortunate, but there were women close by who could have helped, who were there to help. But being a stubborn little boy, he pulled away. His aunts were one of his aunts was living right there at Kensington Palace. And his uncle was working for his grandmother. So family was there. He just did not want to accept the love and guidance that was offered. And I kind of blame that on him. But this is my internal feeling kicking in. I'm like, he had it and he threw it away with both hands. Just like what I got from Edward VIII a few weeks ago. He had it all and the bloody fool threw it away. People may want to go back and check. Quite often I do get messages from Wallace and David, and she's a great lady. I mean, she pops in and she'll say, hey, no, this is what's actually going on, or this is what it is. And yes, she was horribly embarrassed when Rachel wore that dress. And she still complains that Rachel needs to know what to get a seamstress on staff to tailor her clothes. But we know Rachel's too cheap for that. So I hope everybody has a great day. On Saturday, I will be announcing what day the live stream will take place. So everybody, please fill out the little survey so we can do the best time. And I know I've got people in the UK who listen to me, and Australia and Canada. So Canada, we're basically same American time zones, but I have to be, I want to accommodate the people in Australia, down under, beautiful place, and my viewers in the UK. So, hey, everybody fill it out, and what works best for everyone, that's what I'll do. And if it means some people in Australia miss out, I promise the second live stream, even if it means I'm up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning American time. So those in Australia, because it's subtract 12 hours and add 1 day. That's how somebody explained it to me. So if it means 2 o'clock in the morning or midnight to start, I'll do what needs to be done. I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy your Groundhog Day here in America, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.